This is a risk disclaimer. Trading any financial instrument involves a risk of capital loss. This stream is only for educational purposes and not investment advice. So try not to fuck it up. Past performance is not indicative of future results, and personal results in general are difficult to replicate. If you decide to watch, follow, and you screw up, you can only blame yourself. And now, click on the like and subscribe button. Thank you for
Trading is all about experience. It's to feel the adrenaline running through our veins. Like all the things we do that excite us. Whatever world we come from or live in, there are people that are born to succeed. They're called special, to hustle every day for an opportunity of a lifetime. Looking for the challenge to shape our future is something that's in our DNA. A privilege just available for a few. Traders, we see things differently, paying attention to every small detail that would maybe go unnoticed by the common eye. On or by the edge is our playground.
Hello, hello.
With a constant strive for glory.
Can you hear me?
Seeking for a new tomorrow. Do you feel special? Take back control of your investments.
Good afternoon, people. Welcome back. How are you today? 1 2 1 2.
Yes, we can hear you.
Great, thank you.
Hey,
How are
ladies in the house. Yeah, not too bad. Gold pulled down my trousers this morning, but you know, back stronger than ever.
That happens once in a while.
Yeah, it hasn't happened for a while, but yeah, it was a bit of a surprise, this drop, given that today the Russian invasion, as the Western media would call, started today, and you know, sanctions are going to be discussed this afternoon. The invasion started, so every fundamental points into the direction that gold should be bullish. And what happened today? Gold has dropped. Now, you know, it could be a conspiracy theory, but Russia is sitting one of the largest gold reserves in the world. They need to fund the war. They need to prepare for sanctions. Could this be, you know, some profit taking and preparation? Who knows? We're never going to find out. This is the big boys' playground. But, you know, the bullish trend on a higher time frame is still valid. So if you look on a higher time frame, you can see how extended is this bull rally. I mean, gold climbed back to the previous 8 months high. So an extra 8% just since the beginning, since the beginning of February. Actually, it was 8% gain. It's outperforming oil stocks, oil ETFs. So it's on a run. But today's minor setback and pullback was, you know, meaningless really. We still bullish on gold. I'm still bullish on gold. And finally, what we can see on a lower time frame is you can see that gold already broke the market structure, already broke the descending trend line. And if I just zoom back out again, you see that, you know, it's still respecting this trend line right here. So I'm still bullish on gold. Now we're just looking for an entry. And the reason why I explained the trendline break, the structure break, and all these little signs on a lower time frame, because if you look for a higher time frame, you know, this is a reasonable entry. Now we still have some room to the downside to retest the trend line. Jesus. So we still have some room to the downside to to retest it. It sounded like an elephant. So we still have some room to the downside to retest the trend line. And this is where we have to go down to a lower time frame to look for entries. And if you look on the chart, I already marked my entry. Now this is not a financial advice. This is, I'm just drawing lines on the chart. Yeah, sometimes, I mean, 70% these lines are pretty accurate, but I'm just doing it for friends, so it's not financial advice. And you can see that I already marked 1896 as a potential for a buy limit. I already marked here potential buy limit 1895 area. Just going to reduce I'm going to reduce my head on YouTube because it's massive. Where is yeah. People can actually see what I'm talking about. Yeah, so I'm looking for a entry, and just to show you for your convenience, in my MetaTrader I already set a buy limit at 1896. Where's the buy limit? 1896 to be precise. So my buy limit is waiting for gold. I left a wide enough stop loss to survive any, you know, pullback or bigger whiplash. And the take profit is I'm going to adjust it, or I'm going to enter into new positions, depending on what the market gives us at New York Open. So my buy limit is at 1896. And then we just have to wait, because this is a waiting game. But until we wait, let's have a look on the economic calendar. Because today we have some news release. We have PMI at 245. Yeah, 245. So it's about 30 minutes, 34 minutes. We're going to have the manufacturing PMI, which is the very beginning of the supply chain. So any issues down the line where your services, your products come from in the US, that could tell us or indicate that, you know, inflation is going to be increasing, or what is happening. So if there's any problems at the beginning of the supply chain, at the manufacturing, that is going to tell us how well is the economy doing. Now, according to investing.com, so I'm just referring to them, any reading above 50% should be, let's see, higher than expected reading should be taken as positive, bullish for the USD, which means, in theory, based on investing.com, gold should go down, while lower than expected reading should be taken as bearish, negative for the US dollar. But I have a feeling it's going to be completely the opposite for gold. And not to mention that today we still have our headliners, Russia and Ukraine, all over the news on the most reliable news sources, Bloomberg and Financial Times. So any news comes out from these two countries, and also the EU is going to decide about the sanctions, or they already started deciding, coming out with the sanctions, like the UK imposes sanctions on 5 Russian banks over Ukraine. That's going to affect the market. Now, you might ask the question, or I ask myself the question, is my buy limit too late now? Because gold has moved already, recovered about 0.5% of the loss today. No, if we calculate it, it's more than 0.5%. So it's recovered about 25% of the losses. So I'm talking about this drop right here. Let me just draw it. I'm talking about this drop right here, and you see that it's already recovered more than 25. I think it's even 30% of the loss, which was wiped out today with this dirty move on gold. So we are waiting for the news and going to watch the market. What do you think? Let me know in the comments. Do you think gold is going to drop further down to 1860, 1880, or do you think it's going to go up? And I'm also asking a question from my wonderful community in the Zoom. It's an awkward silence, guys.
I think it's a clueless silence.
Yeah, everyone is scratching their heads and investors standing with their PP in their hands and watching like, what the fish happened to gold?
I think with typically with gold, it could easily drop more before it goes up, because that's the nature of it, and in many respects, do the opposite to everybody thinks to start off with, and then move how everybody thinks. But you know, what do I know?
You know a lot. And yeah, I agree with that. So maybe it was a manipulation. Who knows? We don't know yet. But looking at my
gold is never manipulated. Oh, come on.
yeah, well, looking at my buy limit, it does question myself that am I late? You know, because it's already moved. Looking at the 1 hour time frame, yeah, big bullish candle. But this is the candle we waited for, and I explained many times for months that, you know, these are the kind of candles we're waiting for, and we enter on the pullback on the retracement.
Thomas, if you look at 4 hours time frame.
Yes, sir. I'm just gonna go back to TradingView. Quick question I have. Just 1 second, Marwan. We have 142 wonderful viewers on YouTube. Thank you so much for the attention, guys. I do appreciate it. But tell me one thing. How come that we have 142 viewers and only 53 likes? It just doesn't add up. So if you didn't press the like button, please hit it now if you like the conversation, enjoying the content. And now going back to Marwan. So wonderful viewers on YouTube. Thank you so much for the attention, guys. I do appreciate it. Tell me what. Wrong window. Okay. So did you mention 4 hour time frame? Marwan?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm on a 4 hour time frame.
Yeah, it's kind of still, in my opinion, it's gonna go down with this bearish big candle.
It is bearish, but you know, this massive wick, it tells me otherwise. And if you look at the fundamentals logically, Russia just started. They call it the invasion, but I don't. It's a bit harsh, but I don't know what they call it. But I'm going to refer to what the press uses, the word invasion. So the Russian invasion has started. They send more troops near to the border, and they are in Donetsk, and I don't know what was the other city's name. So it's eastern Ukraine. I don't know what's going to happen really, but you know, everything points into the direction that is going to be bullish. And you can see this was my drawing from this morning. Just going to delete it.
Yeah, eventually it's bullish. It's respecting the upward trend line. It touched the trend line and then it's going back again up.
Yeah, it's going to retest. It is going to retest. But if you look at the fundamentals which you talked about this morning, it's a bit messy. But we made a decision tree about the potential probabilities what's going to happen, and you can see on the chart that you know, Ukraine isn't going to just leave it as it is. They're going to have an armed response, and if there is a military support from the West, then you know, there's going to increase the probability of gold going higher. You know, quiet sanctions isn't going to solve anything. If there's any military action, that is going to cause some conflict. But if there's a peaceful takeover, now the attention is going to go back to what was leading the market before, inflation and the Fed. And this is the map which we talked about. So this is the two cities, Donetsk and what was the other one? Let me see. Donetsk. Luhansk. Yeah. Thank you, Ivan. Thank you so much. Actually, we have a colleague who is tuned in from Ukraine. Luckily not from eastern Ukraine, if I remember correctly. So Ivan is somewhere here, maybe?
Yes, I'm here.
Oh, okay. So, you know, far away from the conflict zone, so stay safe. So we have two countries, two cities right here. Russia is going into the two cities to accept the independence and acknowledge. But, you know, Russia has the options to go along the south coast, where Crimea is, and it was previously taken by Russia, or they could straight go to Kiev. But this is really, really extreme, so I don't want to go into any capitulation and speculation. But let's go back to the gold chart. And just answering your question, Marwan, yes, higher time frame, bullish. Fundamentals, bullish. Now technicals start to look bullish as well, because look at this big ass wick on the candle. Huge rejection.
Yes.
Extremely big. So I'm going to be fairly bullish.
Forgive my ignorance. I'm gonna ask this question or statement. Don't you think that Russia is gonna have some kind of gold liquidation as a temporary boost for their potential war?
Yeah, we talked about it, or I sent out the message in Discord about the possibility. Let me just find it.
Sorry, I was busy riding today. So.
No, it's fine. Yeah, so I sent out a message to Discord, which I'm trying to find. MetaTrader. What was the message? Group chat. So what I wrote is that my theory is that Russia was the one who bought huge amounts of gold since December. Now, we know exactly that there was a huge market player who was buying gold. And yes, so this is the Discord. My theory is that Russia is the one who bought gold, huge amounts of gold since December. Now, funding a war is expensive, plus the sanctions are costly. So what we might see is the financing of military operations and the preparation for the sanctions. But Russia is huge and powerful, and I don't see into their balance sheet, so I cannot back up this theory. So this was the conspiracy theory which I wrote, that this was the big manipulation on the gold market. But anything is possible. So we have no idea, and we don't know. So we have to rely on what we always used, is my fundamental knowledge and technical analysis. And just quickly, it looks like the retest is happening now.
Yes.
But let me know your thoughts.
Hard to say, but that bottom looks like an accumulation to me. Just the way it bottomed so nicely, it just looks like they're trying to take people out and get a nice price. I guess the Russians could sell a bit of their gold, but the Russians have been pocketing a lot of money from the oil and natural gas and the wheat and all the commodities. Sometimes I think they're just causing trouble to do that. I know a lot of people here who are directly involved in this. It's really terrible, and my heart goes out to them all. So yeah, I like everyone else. I don't know how much it's going to retrace. Maybe right down to 1860, like I think it was Adam said. But it could go up from here. So I don't want to miss out. So I'm also back in. Yeah, it's a real hard one to play. That's my input. Thanks very much.
Yeah, thank you so much. It's yeah, absolutely agree with Nick. But you know, the thing is that now we are just only speculating. Technical analysis. Yeah, it does coincidence and line up with the fundamentals most of the times, many times. Is it going to happen today? I don't know. We'll see. And we have 170 viewers on YouTube, so wow, it's a good start of the week.
We'll see.
So while we wait, I'm just going to do some work, and I'm back with you in a second. Just need to open up my Photoshop. Yeah, the thing is, gold looks pretty bullish to me at this point, as Can, Lim, and others in the group chat mentioned as well. I don't want to jump into any other buy because I had 3 losing positions or 4 losing positions this morning, all the 0.3% or even less, but it doesn't. I don't want to jump into any other sudden impulsive buys.
I feel it's gonna retest the 1891.
Yes, I have a buy limit at 1891.
Hey Shuba, how you doing?
Thomas, I just want to reconfirm.
Hey Manu.
Hi, Thomas. Yeah, I feel like 1901 seems like there's a minor resistance over there.
Yeah, just 1 second. Okay.
Hello, everybody.
Hey Raul.
Hi.
Hey, Raul.
Now you're going to take over the stream.
What?
Now you're going to take over the stream with popularity.
No, and I wait someone to come in.
Honestly, last week we had one Zoom conversation, one Zoom and YouTube live stream, and I was like, I was doing my job, talking about fundamentals and economics and all that boring stuff, and I looked at the chat for 1 second, and that was the biggest mistake during that live YouTube stream. And I looked at the chat and remember Ian Casey, where is Raul? Is Raul single? I was like, fuck's sake.
No.
See, you have your own private fan club here, Raul. You have to understand this.
Spank Club? Did you say that?
No, I said fan club, not
Oh,
spank
fan club. Okay. No,
Not
okay.
fan,
No.
not
I keep
spanking.
forgetting. You Dutch are really a bit kinky sometimes.
That's the new giveaway.
Oh, I'm
For the
so
dinner.
kinky. You
Banana
would.
spanking.
You will not know how kinky I am in Alan.
Oh, actually, hold on. I need to read out this from Jiyun Vai. So handsome with the specs, and that is an actual comment on the YouTube chat. So you get already 50% discount, Jiyun. Eat that, Raul.
Oh.
Okay, 30. Hold on, what's the time? GMT. Is it pushed an hour ahead now, the manufacturing PMI? Because
Yes.
it used to be. It used to be an hour earlier, isn't it?
Yes.
Oh. So I was a bit early for today. Anyway. Wasim asking, so it's the retest. Well, it's retesting something, but not the thing I want to retest. I'm waiting price to come back to 1896. You know, the manufacturing PMI could be a good foundation for price to pull back if we have, you know, a not or better than expected data, which is dollar bullish, could push gold price, retest 1860, 1896, and then, you know, we're good to go to 2500. Hopefully.
Good. I hope so. I'm already in a buy.
Oh, you for fuck's sake.
You fucks. Shall I say my entry point?
Yes, why not? Or you can share your screen, so maybe...
1892. I'm on my computer, my business computer.
1892?
Point.
Are you kidding?
4.
Are you having a laugh? Are you having a laugh? No, that's fucking Photoshop. 1892 point.
I can show you a screen print from my telephone.
Sniper, man, sniper.
What was the entry? 1892?
I thought 1891.6.
Nah, come on, that's just a joke. No, I don't.
I will send it to you. I will send it to you.
Seriously?
Yes. Where is
okay.
my screen print? I will send it.
So, Mr. Galmers is a pretty fucking sniper entry. This is the 5-minute chart you see on the screen. And Mr. Raul.
Oh fuck. Wrong.
Had an entry at 1891.96. That is just ridiculous. It's offensive, Raul, after today's drop.
Yes.
Now gold is leaving without my buy limit. It's for fuck's sake.
Where is my...
I think that was around the range that was doing yesterday before the announcement. I think it went to as low as like 92, and it bounced up back to like hovering around 95. Then it just
yeah,
up,
that
like,
was
the end.
Do you remember Chris? Oh, hi, Christine.
Hello.
You just joined today, right?
Yes.
Oh, welcome to the team. How was your first morning with us?
It was interesting. I did join in on the go long this morning, but it's okay. It's part of the experience.
Yeah. It's did you join the morning briefing?
Yes, I did. I wasn't there. I just didn't really say anything.
Oh, that's fine. That's fine. So yeah, the area you mentioned, it was, remember yesterday that we took, and I sent out in Telegram and Discord and every possible channel to everyone that, you know, we are buying gold, and that was the level you mentioned, right?
Yes.
Yeah, and that was a nice push up to the upside. I think you profited from that as well.
I did. I actually bought a little bit earlier, but because it was almost nighttime, so when I woke up, it was like at 1913 when I woke up. So I bought around 95. So it was a good morning. So it's okay.
It's still a very good entry, because we bought at the retest of this. There was this bull flag, and I think we purchased somewhere at 1896. Yeah, just at this consolidation.
96-ish. Yeah, and then I was looking at the hourly chart, because I was looking at the hourly chart. There was so many wicks, but then it failed to break 92. So when it stays around 95, then I just like decided to buy and then have like a stop around 90.
Yeah, but it was a good entry. And now price came back all the way down, wiping out the buyers who didn't close positions. Now it's leaving without my buy limit. That is ridiculous.
Don't feel bad, Thomas. You get it another time.
Nah, it's fine. It happened a million times with me, so it's fine. But maybe I think I should just delete the buy limit. It's not going to come back. So I'm gonna delete the buy limit, and then look for entries elsewhere. Right, gold is now leaving without us. So how about we look at my other favorite, which is, who knows which is my favorite?
US30.
And right, so US30 is leaving without my sell limit. Brilliant, wonderful day.
It's a wonderful day.
So this morning,
I'm going back to my nap.
this morning, hello Beodon. This morning we draw this. Yeah, we had 3 beautiful entries. Yesterday was absolutely spot on, and this morning on the morning briefing, I was asking the question: can we squeeze out the 4th entry, a 4th position from US 30? And I gave this sell area, which price tapped in and now pulled back below. So I missed that one out as well. Just checking whether it's too late to enter.
Yeah, I think Raul will probably come on now and say he sold it 34111.
I sent proof. I sent proof.
No, I meant in US 30, Raul.
Fuck's sake.
Yeah, Raul probably photoshopped another one.
Now, if he says that he entered on US 30, I'm closing down the stream. I'm leaving. I'm moving to another country.
They just cancelled today. I'll wait till tomorrow.
No, it's not my day.
Yeah, he's probably set up his own stream now. Super Sniper FX.
No. I'll leave the honors to Thomas.
The 3D Sniper gang. How about?
I think for many months, 1890 is a very important level.
Yeah, absolutely.
So that's the reason why I entered.
And
it was exact on an order block, on the top of an order block.
Didn't you forget something today, Raul?
I don't know.
Sharing the analysis with us?
No, not today. I was quite accurate, I have to say, some of them. I will do tonight. I will look into it tonight, guys.
Your track record is pretty immaculate, I have to say.
But I don't trade every day. I try to find some cherry picking, but
yeah, I think one of Raul's most fundamental great features is his patience and waiting for the right trade. So many of us chase trades and then lose.
Yeah, but did you? I shared it. What was it? Friday, my weekly result of my result for the last 2 months. I had almost 50% win ratio on gold, but still it makes 65% of my total profit for the last 2 months.
Absolutely.
That's the whole game, risk management.
And guess what? Mr. Gamers, Raul just sent me a proof of his sniper entry on gold. So let me just go back to MetaTrader. And where is the... So that was... He did actually enter there. Jesus Christ, that is a sniper entry. Wow. That is impressive, Raul. Well done. Congratulations. Okay, enough of Raul for today. No, well done, mate.
The rest of the honor is for Thomas today.
No, it's fine, you know. I don't like to take the show every day. Okay, let's have a look on gold. Oh, gold is coming back. To my buy limit, which I deleted.
It respected the 5-minute 200 moving average, but it will retest again, I think.
I wonder if there's gonna be... No, the news is still far away. We have an ECB speech, but I don't think that's going to move gold market too much.
think it's gonna retest 91.41.
You think? 91? 91.4? That is below Raul's entry.
I secured. I take profit, partial, so I don't care. But I think we will see 80.97 for next push up.
And if you look, and actually it was who was it? Rahul Ganotra, who actually pointed out, and he is very much right, that yesterday gold made an inverted head and shoulder on yesterday closing price, which was actually yesterday's opening price, if I remember correctly. And if I go down to the 15-minute or 5-minute, who has his mic on? Let me just mute.
Alec Holland in the chat has even a better entry than me. Fuck's sake.
My buy is at 1889.4. Okay, guys, that's becoming ridiculous now. So is it your television, Raul?
No, it's not me.
It sounds like an Indian soap opera in the background.
Oh, then it's absolutely not me. With all due respect, but I don't watch Indian soap operas.
Why? What's wrong with Indian soap operas?
Nothing, but I don't watch them.
Too much drama.
Who the fuck was that?
Drama is good. It's not a lot of drama.
How you doing, Thomas?
Hey, Tez. How you doing? Big man.
I'm alright. I'm on the back shift this week, so I can join your Zooms now, so good.
What's a back shift? Is it like a morning shift?
Well, no, I was doing that last week, like 4 in the morning till 2 in the afternoon. This week it's like 3 in the afternoon till about 12 at night.
Oh, so it's like changing shifts.
Yep. Mess up your sleeping patterns.
Oh, I understand, Phil. I thought I heard back shit. Sorry, I'm.
Oh my god.
I have. Sometimes I have this kind of moods.
No, that's called aging.
Let's call it that way. No problem at all. I can have it.
Maturing.
That will never happen. I promise you. Boys, be boys.
Oh god. Since we're doing these live streams, I think trading is much more bearable in the afternoon for New York session, isn't it?
Yeah, enjoying passing the fun, having fun.
Yeah, it's so good. I love it.
Reduces my blood pressure.
Increases your blood pressure.
Reduces, bro.
Oh. That's good.
I did a buy from 96, cashed it out at 07 and put a sell on 0.02, just riding it back down to the buy limit.
Ooh, someone is scalping. Big time. Joshua Key asking, Thomas, are you going to re-enter entry for gold? Yes, I deleted my buy limit because gold moved up, but then I put back my buy limit at, you can't actually see it, but at 1896.
Is that your buy limit?
Yes, sir.
Then I have to take some profit.
Oh.
Oh my god.
I wonder when are they going to invent a better platform than MetaTrader 4, because that is just ridiculous. And guess what? The number of viewers on YouTube increased to 195, but we only have 113 likes. So still, someone is hiding, didn't press the like button.
Whoop, whoop. They go up direct.
I shorted gold on 1903.
1903.
1905 here.
1891.6, guys.
That's
okay.
what I'm aiming for. People.
Yeah, and now it's like, you know, who's got bigger profit or
our profit.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm not gonna say the other word. But you know, it's not healthy when you're measuring and comparing each other's pips.
You need to have a bit of censorship, you know, on the live YouTube and that.
Yeah, I'm gonna mute that.
Where is my notebook?
I wanted to apologise for putting in. I put in a post about the New Zealand interest rate yesterday. For some reason, I thought yesterday was Tuesday, for no reason really. And I knew the interest rate was going to go up very early Wednesday morning, but as I thought it was Tuesday, I thought that was today.
No worries. I think everyone noticed.
And saying that, it is, you know, it is early hours of the morning tomorrow, and that could push.
You were early for today, yeah.
Yeah.
Or late for tomorrow. That's If anyone has a better entry than Raul, please message me directly.
It was one on YouTube, but we
Anywhere.
didn't see any proof. But
oh yeah, Alec Holland. Are you watching the YouTube as well?
Proof, my friend.
Alec Holland, do you have a better entry than Raul? Step forward and show us.
89.04, he says.
But then the entry won't be today. The entry probably is yesterday.
No, it's today. I promise you.
No, I know Raul closed down the positions yesterday because we traded together in the group, in the community.
But because of what happened yesterday, I closed everything. No risk.
Yeah. And special thanks for Anna, who joined the community yesterday, and she's from Russia. And she was literally broadcasting us what's happening on the Russian national television. And he said, like, President Putin is about to come on live air, and he's going to announce the acceptance of independence of Donetsk and Luhansk. So she was telling us what's happening in Russia, and we were kind of like interpreting the events, and that's why we entered into a buy position yesterday. And I think it was a brilliant buy entry. So thank you so much, Anna. It was brilliant.
Yes.
Because I think that was even before Bloomberg announced it. So.
Mate, Bloomberg was nowhere near Anna. Anna was way quicker than the 2,500 journalists working for Bloomberg.
This is what you get when you have a multinational group like this.
Anna is our international spy.
Da.
No, don't say things like that. You can't use those sort of words.
Not in this economic climate, please. Do not use these words, and we don't want an international, shizzle.
I can take Putin. I say to him, you know what? Put it in.
Oh my god.
Yeah, next time you're both riding horses bareback on the beach, looking down.
Oh fuck.
Raul, you made me laugh.
I have quite a stressy day today, so I have to release some stress.
And the perfect to release stress is on my live stream on YouTube. That's wonderful. Telling dirty jokes to our wonderful viewers. Put it
not
in.
on camera. That's a different site.
Oh, I'm gonna get banned.
Opening his OnlyFans account separately.
That's a good news for Ian Casey from the stream, because he asked like, "Is Raul single?" Because he's ready to mingle.
No, I'm not single.
No, but because you're on a diet, it doesn't mean you can't have a look on the dessert menu, Raul.
Yes.
Do you go buy shoes on barefoot? No.
Only watch, don't touch. Is saying, right?
£20 is £20, so don't. Put it in.
Come, I want to go up it again.
I think you made laughing about 250 people on YouTube and Zoom. That was a good one. Right, let's have a look on.
Raul's wife is looking at him now. No, it wasn't me. It wasn't me.
Oh, that's Rahul. It's
Raul, inte Rahul.
Raul and Rahul, it's two different things, yes. So Rahul's wife, Rahul hasn't done anything. He didn't put anything in. The other Raul, he wanted to put it in.
Putin. Okay, I will take it easy now. From now.
Oh, fuck's sake. Ah, you guys made me cry. Ah. Phew. That was a good one. Guess how many people were in the Zoom call? 64.
Yes. I see Gerard is here. He sent me, Arul, I can't see anything anymore. Hi, Gerard.
Gerard.
Oh, Gerard.
Gerard. Are you French, Gerard? Gerard. Depardieu. Oh, Anna is on YouTube. Anastasia Zaitseva. Anna. Let's call her Anna. She was the women of the day yesterday who gave us top-notch intel, communicating what's happening in the Russian television, what is Mr. Putin going to communicate, and you know, weren't whopping, I don't know how many pips was that jump? That was over 200 pips, wasn't it? That, where was it? That, my friends, was somewhere here. So Anna just earned, let's round it up to 200. 200 pips, 2000 points for the alpha community. So thank you so much, Anna.
Alex Holland has shared his entry at the Telegram.
No way. And he did actually have that. Let me just go back to.
I don't see which channel Telegram is that.
Yeah, it's on. Let me show you on. So, yes, 1888.04. So Alec has actually had a much better entry than Raul.
Yes.
Just for the record.
I'm proud, Alex.
Yeah, nice one, Alex.
Alex wins the pip contest.
Yeah.
Yo estoy hasta la polla ya.
Only that pips, I guarantee you.
It's all about experience. It's to feel the adrenaline running through our veins. Like all the things we do that excite us. Whatever world we come from or live in, there are people that are born to succeed. They're called special, to hustle every day for an opportunity of a lifetime. Looking for the challenge to shape our future is something that's in our DNA. A privilege just available for a few.
Yeah, the manufacturing.
Traders, we see things differently, paying attention to every small detail that would maybe go unnoticed by the common eye. On or by the edge is our playground, with a constant strive for glory, seeking for a new tomorrow. Do you feel special? Take back control of your investments.
Yeah. Let's see what's happening with gold.
Not that much.
The good thing is that we already started seeing, you know, break a market structure. We so hopefully we out from the bearish territory. This massive drop, which gold recovered 50% of the drop from today. It's impressive. It's like no man's trading account going up and down in minutes.
Did you give him direction?
One more cheeky comment. I'm going to give him direction so hard that he won't even know which direction he has to go.
Oh.
Michelle is going to cut her cake first, and she's be right back. What kind of cake are you having, Michelle? Why are we not having that cake?
Where's Michelle coming from?
I think... well, like country-wise? Yeah, Singapore, yeah.
Oh, not from Holland. Then it would be space cake.
I knew it was somewhere over that way because she always says good morning last thing at night.
Yeah, 3 a.m. Good morning. Oh no, actually in the evening, sorry.
But she's always here and...
Say that again?
She's always on the Zooms, active on Discord.
Oh, Michelle is...
appreciated member.
Michelle is good as gold. I mean, she's a wonderful community member. I really, really like her. Especially when she says bye-bye.
Yep. That's the national... the group's... the group.
It's been adopted, doesn't it?
Group's gel, yeah.
Bye.
Michelle, okay.
Crypto whale on YouTube. Gold buy or sell now? I don't know.
Yeah, use your brain.
If you see any gold jewelry in discount, definitely buy it. If you can sell it for a higher price, mate, you made already a business. I need some recommendations and I need your help. When we have this downtime, this waiting, when we just not listening to Raul's dirty jokes or, you know, having a laugh, a conversation, and there's nothing happening in the gold market because we have 40 minutes, 43 minutes for the manufacturing PMI. What should we do during this time? I need some ideas.
Sing songs.
No.
You can start.
Oh, I forgot.
Stop. You can stop.
You asked for it.
And you give it to him.
And unfortunately, we got it.
Don't give me a finger.
Okay, I'm just drawing in my entry on US 30, which you can see on the screen right now. This is not financial advice. I do not recommend to jump into any, you know, impulsive behavior. This is I'm just drawing lines, but that was my entry. So the fuck, yeah, 33,000, almost 34,000. Stop loss 34,200. Take profit is down 500, 600, 700 points. We'll see that the market will give us. Currently in a little drawdown of minus 200. Okay, let's quickly move to another screen before it goes into more drawdown. But yeah, in a little drawdown, but I'm expecting the stock market to drop, gold market to go higher. That is my buy limit on gold. 1896. Stop loss 1890. Take profit 1915. But this is not a financial advice.
That what is it? 1892 was also the first support from the pivots, daily pivots.
Shit.
And it's respect. So beautiful.
Yeah.
A little bit under, but we were talking about.
David Rose question. What do you think about the Nord Stream 2 and its effect on the Ukraine crisis? That is one of the first sanction of Germany. But, you know, it's going to be an ugly sanctioning and Russia going to close the gas tap on Europe. So it's going to be ugly, very, very ugly. So sanctions are coming onto Russia, but there's nothing new because Russia is sanctioned since 2014 when they had a trip down to Crimea and they forgot to leave. Dane Henry, Thomas question. When you have like political crisis, investors normally buy gold as well as stable currency like the dollar and the yen. I would vouch for the yen. That is a safe haven currency. The dollar, it depends, but I wouldn't say dollar was a safe haven during the pandemic because every investor cashed out, because then cash was king, dollar was king. But actually in the US there was massive limitation about how much cash you can withdraw, obviously down in the Hamptons and you know where people were going in with suitcases to get some cash. But generally I wouldn't say the US dollar is a safe haven. To be fair, it's not even going to be a reserve currency for any time long, because back in the days 80, 60 years ago, GBP was the reserve currency and then it moved to the dollar. And so there was a rotation of reserve currencies at every 80, 100 years.
But also the Swiss franc, right?
That was as well, yeah. So, actually Sophisticated Staff has a very, very good recommendation of what to do with the downtime. Some training on how you see the market would be appreciated, like what you are doing now. What I'm doing now is this morning I sent out an analysis in US30 that I'm expecting price to come back. Let me just switch to my trading view. It's more exciting than my MetaTrader. So US30, we had multiple positions down the line, so we were selling this trend line. This was yesterday's position. You can see there is virtually no drawdown. It's not because I'm that brilliant or good trader or whatever. You know, it was some luck factor as well. But we were identified the resistance level. We identified the fib. So every single and also the W pattern. So we had multiple confirmations, and I sent out the analysis that I'm entering into a sell, and it played out very well. Especially fundamentals during the evening was fuel to the fire. So it was really, really good. And today, the fourth position you can see right here, which I marked on the chart, but I didn't enter because I was busy with something else. So I was late entry, and that's why you see the entry point is lower than the actually marked area. So I'm going to use a bit wider stop loss just to pull up a little bit higher, and then I'm going to show you in my MetaTrader. But first thing you have to do is you always mark your sell levels, buy levels on a higher time frame. But how do you know that this level is going to be the one where you want to sell, or where I want to sell? Is I mark my levels on a higher time frame, and then I move down to a lower time frame to see what is happening. Now this consolidation is making me nervous, because usually if there is a consolidation just below resistance level, you can be 100% sure that it's going to go higher. But I'm still in a sell position, and luckily I have an account size which allows me to have a wide enough stop loss to survive, you know, even if price comes to this level. So higher time frame analysis, lower time frame entry, and that is what you see on the chart on the screen right now. That was my entry on US30. It was, yeah, you can see my entry right there. And I have wide enough stop loss. It's not the best risk reward ratio, but I think US30 is going to drop further down. So if it does, I'm just going to move the stop loss and the take profit, and going to take profit when I'm happy to do so. But you can see currently it's down in minus 100 points, not pips, it's points. So it's almost none drawdown. AJB, Thomas, at your stage of trading, do you journal your trades? Does my FX book qualify as a journal? Absolutely, and I highly recommend to use my FX book or any other third-party platform or software which connects to your account, and you can check your Sharpie ratio, you can check your average drawdown, your average wins, any statisticals, because sometimes you don't see why you take trades or what are you doing. But when you look at the bigger picture, the actual cumulative statistics on my FX book, it's a wonderful tool. I did use my FX book as well. But I just had so many losses, I didn't want to look at it anymore, so I closed it down. No, just kidding. It's a wonderful tool. Oh, gold is keep getting further away from the buy limit. Namita Javanjal. Hey Thomas, your which course is good for beginner? Any really? There's no magic in that. Just simple price action. Yeah, and gold is pushing up. Raul, are you still in your buy?
Yep. One account I closed it. The other account I have still open. It's still open.
Where is the mute button?
Sorry. Do I have to mute myself?
No, absolutely not.
Yes. The other account is running 2,000 US dollars.
You made $2,000 on this trade.
Yes.
Wow.
And the other one is 1,500. So I make 3.5 today.
It's impressive, Mr. Raul.
Not that big lot sizes.
Stefan Christie. Hey there, Thomas. Do you think that SMC is better than basic price action? What is SMC? Is it a smart money concept?
Yep.
Okay, did anyone ever did a course or studied smart money concept?
No.
Anyone from the Zoom? Smart money?
No.
No.
Sniper entry is smart money.
Yeah, I think I never studied smart money concept, and you know, the thing is that smart money it's a really, really catchy marketing term to sell courses. And do you know what is smart money? So smart money is actually a concept which is used for the fixed income and institutional investors, but not investors, but institutions. So who was on the buy side of the market, not the sell side. Not the brokers and the bond and stock brokers. It's the buy side who actually investing, buying stocks, bonds, assets, futures, hedge funds. So I used to work for a hedge fund as a fixed income trader, and I was on the buy side. I was smart money, along with my colleagues and my manager and my boss and the company. We were considered as smart money. But during my 4 years at the hedge fund, or 3 years, I was never introduced to, hey Thomas, you work for a hedge fund, this is the smart money concept. And I looked at one of my friends tried to explain what is the smart money concept, and I looked at the chart, and it was pretty much basically buying the previous lowest point or support, or selling the previous resistance. It was nothing else. And I was like, that is the smart money concept? Okay. Whoa, Adela. Are you in the Zoom?
Yes.
She just... Hello, miss. Oh no, it was Bachis actually, sorry. I didn't actually close first position of Thomas Gold. So Bachis left. I thought that you posted at $500 profit. But then you just posted a wisdom: job and trade until your profits can cover your income from job and then some. It's very good. So if we just posted a really cool photo, I need to show you this. That is me. Oh, let me show you. That is me on a big Alpha FX television with some sellotape, a mask, and some kind of cream, and some nice plants in a beautiful apartment. Thank you so much.
A lot of plants. That's really good.
Yeah, I have plants too. It's good for the soul.
There are other plants though.
I can't do them.
I always go to the shop and I ask them, do you want to come home die with me?
Are you taking so good care of your plants?
Exactly. They die.
So Kamal Raj, what about the efficient market hypothesis? Now, efficient market hypothesis was something I was introduced at university, and the efficient market hypothesis was pretty much introducing I'm wondering who was the author of the efficient market hypothesis, but it was the concept of the markets are efficient and only the insider trading news can move the markets, because markets are so fucking efficient, because the technology, the advancements, the smart people who work in finance, that only an information can move the market substantially enough to gain supernormal or abnormal profits. Only it can be only insider trading, which is unexpected, not priced into the market. That is why the market is efficient. But I would disagree with this. I'm trying to find who come up with the efficient market hypothesis, because that was a PhD, maybe Malkiel? No, Fama. Fama was the efficient market. Eugene Fama, yeah. He's a really famous financier and economist. But you know, it's only... I can't remember if there was any econometric analysis that backed up with actual data, but this was issued in 1970, so it was a long time ago. Things have changed. Whether markets are efficient or were efficient, I don't know, it's something to be tested, but I think they're not efficient enough. I mean, look at the 2008 financial crisis. Efficient in a way that it destroyed the whole global financial world. And we have 27 minutes.
Nicely and slowly go up the ladder. Up, down, a little bit more up, down.
Yeah, it's typical. Alphas know this concept that gold is going up the stairs and it's going to come down with the escalator. Interesting fact that we started with almost 200 viewers today, and it hasn't dropped since. So we still have that 191 viewers, or it will replenish with some new viewers. I don't know, but we still have this consistent 190, 191, even 200 viewers consistently throughout the stream.
I think it's because of Raul.
On YouTube, Rahul.
Rahul or Raul?
Rahul.
Rahul. Rahul was, yeah, he's in Discord as well. He was really loud about his entry. He was selling today, and he definitely gave some sound to it. Yeah, super cool day, shorted gold at top, covered with 40k per lot. Okay.
Okay.
Crypto Whale says, gold buy opportunity gone, let me go sleep. Well, it's the market will confirm that, but you know, patience is key. Let's have a look on our US 30 trade. Whoa, it's running in profit.
Wow, $80.
87 fucking dollars.
That's good.
It's $100, £100 actually, so that is more than dollars. Now it's back to 70. Don't forget I'm down £700 for the day, so I need to cover that loss. Otherwise, my wife going to have a discussion with me later.
Oi.
Oh, Raul, are you reading the YouTube comments? B,
No.
who is a respected subscriber, she or he is here in most of the streams,
Oh, I
wrote,
see it.
I'm here because of Raul.
Now
Brilliant.
we're talking, B. Now we're talking.
Would you guys need to just leave and you can have a stream without me?
Just friends, not more.
Rahul Ganotra, US 30. Thomas, is your target is 730? No, my losses today was 730. But the take profit is way below 33,730. Fly OGK, OGK, Raul is the GOAT.
Yes.
Oh, hold on. People say that the link is not working that I sent out to the YouTube stream. So I am going to throw in another link for you guys. Oh, Andre said, it's okay, Thomas, you can stay. Thank you so much. Bill Taylor, Big Dog Raul. It's not looking good, guys. The stream is gonna end earlier than I planned. US 30. Guys. What a fish. US 30 is dropping hard. It means... Oh, we had 40 new subscribers on the YouTube channel, so we are 5,899, so round it up to 5,900. We are only 100 subscribers to 6,000. And we have a question. Stephen Christie, how many years did it take you to become consistent, and when did you start trading? I started trading back in 2012, 2013. No, 2000. Hold on, today's 2022. Yeah, 2012. So I think it's just the 10th anniversary. I started as a student at university. Joined a trading society, took over the trading society, went into trading challenges, won the trading challenges, went on an internship. Guess where I went to internship? I went to Morgan Stanley, and then a small prop firm selling EU ETS, emission permits. And you know, I just knew I wanted to be a trader. But the question was, how many years did it take you to become consistent? I can't really tell. I think when I really started trading on my own account, because the first 3 years was I didn't have money to trade on my own account. I was a student, I was broke. I didn't have money to fund a trading account. Then I had a couple of attempts to upload 300 euros, 300 pounds, and it just went away like, whew, like this. But you know the feeling. And then I had a break, and I went to work in actual trading, so I didn't have to fund my own trading account because we were managing $600 million. So that was enough stress for me. And then I had the idea, how about I start trading on my own? And I think it took me about 12 to 18 months, but there's a big difference because I used to work as a professional trader. We were limited by heavy risk sanctions by the company, and when I started working on my trading on my own account, I wasn't following that risk management. I didn't know anything about risk management on trading on live own account, so I was losing money. But as soon as I started applying the concepts which I had to do at my day job as a trader, I saw massive improvement within weeks, and I'm not joking. But then you have to, the first step is learn how not to lose money, and the next step is learn how to make money. So it is, you know, I'm still learning new things, but I think I'm consistent after 12 to 16 months.
Hey Thomas, are you in a sell for US 30?
Yeah, man.
Thomas,
Yes, chef.
may I ask? I have looking for Nasdaq, US 30, SP 500, and German
DAX
tech.
index. DAX
Yeah.
index, yeah.
They have same chart.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think about it?
So we had this conversation many times. When you start trading indices, you have to understand, and these are the indices I have: US 30, S&P 500, and Nasdaq 100. So when you're trading indices, you have to understand the difference between the indices. US 30, Dow Jones Industrial Average, some of the biggest companies in the US. Industrial, manufacturing, you know, things like Caterpillar. The Nasdaq 100 is really tech heavy. Nasdaq isn't actually an index. Nasdaq is the exchange, is the first electronic exchange in the US, founded in, I don't know how many decades ago, 30 years ago. It was the first electronic, but the stocks which were traded on the exchange quickly became an index. And it's heavily tech based. FANG, Facebook, Amazon, Google, Alphabet, all of these companies. So there's a massive difference between the two. And the other thing is that the Nasdaq 100 is calculated on market capitalization, whereas the US 30 is calculated on the price. And the weights are different. Huge, massive difference. So if you check the NAS 100 and if you see, let me just show you. What is the weight of some of the companies in the Nasdaq 100? You're going to see that Apple is a whopping 12%, Microsoft 10%, Amazon 7%. So any of these companies move. These are whales, they're going to move the market, so there's no hiding. There's no cherry picking anymore in the stock market, especially in this industry. If the tech sector is going down, it's going to drag everyone else. It's like when a fat guy is jumping into the pool. If there's swimming things in the pool, it's going to pull it down under the water. Exactly the same concept in the stock market. So you have to understand, if there is a news release, for example, Google or Alphabet just announced a 1-to-20 stock split recently, you have to understand what is the effect on the index. That is my first tip to you if you want to start trading indices.
Okay.
Whoa, US 30 has finally decided to move.
New York is open now, right?
Yeah, New York just opened.
So I pulled down the stop loss. So my maximum loss could be £947 in case if it goes wrong. Whoa, US 30 is dropping real hard.
Yep.
I'm going to pull down my take profit. So you see, when gold doesn't give us any good opportunities, or if you missed it and your colleague Raul did a much better position than you have to aim to taking an even better position on another asset than Raul. So this is what I did exactly. I went into another market, another asset, and my entry is now better than Raul's. Way much better.
That's for sure. But you know what they say, better no entry than a loss.
Indeed.
A bad entry. But I'm sure you have a good entry, Thomas. I know you're...
No, I'm just kidding. There's no competition between me and Raul. It's just, friendly banter.
Yes. You're still the GOAT for me, my Thomas. Don't you worry. Don't
you are my superstar, Raul.
I don't want to be superstar.
You are. People are looking up to you. Now, look at the position I have on US 30. I didn't go into any crazy lots. It's a one standard lot size, and it's already 180 pips, so it's almost 2,000 points. That's what I like US 30. When it moves so fucking quick, you don't even notice. And so far this month, every single US 30 trade, apart from one, was spectacular, amazing. Who traded US 30 with me yesterday?
I did.
Good. And we have 198 viewers on YouTube and only 162 likes. So please, if you're watching the stream, hit the like button if you get any value out of the weekly or weekly, it's daily streaming. And we have 9 minutes until the manufacturing PMI. How exciting is that? How exciting is that? So finally, we might have the opportunity. Oh, why the fuck is gold going up? So we could see, even though gold left without us, there is a possibility that we're going to have a good or bad enough news to push back down, wipe out all the buyers, excluding Raul. Wiping out all the buyers and picking up our buy limit, because I have a buy limit at 1896 or something.
I think we see at least 1907.
Yeah, today definitely. And US 30 position is running in a whopping 2000 points. Was 2000 points. 1800, 1900.
Nice, very nice.
And we have 204 viewers, so people tuned in to observe the manufacturing PMI data release.
Ooh. Boom, there is gold going.
Where is it?
Oh, 1907.
Fuck's sake. Okay, I'm going to delete my other buy limit as well. So the second today I deleting my buy limit because it missed my buy limit. Congratulations, Raul.
Yes.
Dinner's on you tonight.
I actually went in for a long as well, but not the best entry.
During the live stream? During the...
Yeah.
And you didn't tell us... And you didn't tell us that you're going into a buy.
But you
is it because is it because Raul is in a buy? Is it all about Raul?
Oh.
All about Raul.
It's all about
Raul.
Raul.
No. He has a nice name.
Congratulations.
My entry was 0337. It wasn't the best entry.
But you still made profit, even with a not good entry.
Yeah, I just went in with 5 lots, not a lot.
Profit is profit.
What? 5 lots?
Yeah.
In what currency?
Dollar.
Wow, 5 lots on gold. That's the positions I take on my trading account. Wow, girl.
You go, girl.
That she
Okay,
got
then
bold.
I'm not gonna post the other trade that I took earlier. Then you probably think that I'm crazy.
I would definitely fall off the chair if I see your lot sizes then.
I went on 220 lots.
Wow. Is it a funded account or?
It's yes. Well, not funded account. Is the
Your
bigger
account.
Yes.
Funded yourself.
Yes, funded myself. I went 20 lots at 95.34 and then 20 lots at 95.43.
Wow, ladies and gentlemen, we have a whale in our group. Christine just throwing 20 lots on gold. That is insane.
Well done. Well done.
Serious numbers.
Hats off.
It's comparatively small size compared to the account size I have to trade, so it's okay.
I'm feeling
Sounds like
intimidated
gold.
now.
No.
You know, people coming into the stream.
I have to trade it. I don't want it. I have to trade it. So.
People coming into the stream showing me better entries than my entries, and someone who joined today has probably 10 times bigger trading account than I do. It's, you know, it's intimidating today.
But it was fun today. It was my first day, but it was fun.
No, I'm just kidding. Welcome to the team. So, the trading account and the money doesn't matter. I think what I always say is count the pips and not the profit, because at the end of the day, two traders cannot be compared based on the capital. What they can be really compared of is the percentage gain, the risk management. So any, you know, you have to take into account.
I do agree. I look at the entry more important as of like the moment I got in, like what's the drawdown from the moment I open my position.
Mm-hmm.
That's how I compare my entry versus then. I mean, the amount is just because of the lot size, so it doesn't really matter.
Yeah, I do. When I scalp, that's when I use bigger lot sizes with really tight entry.
Yeah.
Oh, I forgot the data. So we have 3 minutes until manufacturing PMI. And gold. What the fuck? Gold is on the run, on the loose.
Yep, just a moment of spark.
Contra move before the news.
Yeah, there's massive rejection on the 5 minute, 15 minute. Well, not massive, but it's considerably substantial. So now, what do you think, guys? Is it going to push back down gold to 18.95, picking up my buy limit, which I deleted, but that was the last thing? Or is it going to break through this resistance? Two minutes. I think if we have a higher than expected reading on the PMI, if I just go back to my browser, if higher than expected, that should give us enough downward movement to pick up 1895 and retest.
Hey, Thomas, it's Bharat. Just an observation. The Russian markets, they were around -8% now, and now in the day, and now they have recovered +1%. So, I mean, almost all the global markets, they recovered the losses.
Yeah, they did. So the MOEX is the Moscow Stock Exchange, Morskaya Birsa. They did recover. It's definitely some government intervention. I mean, if you look at the news, every single news pointing into the direction that gold is going to fly. Okay, data should be out because we have some movement on gold.
seconds.
The data is out, better than expected. That is expansion in the manufacturing industry. So that should be bullish for dollar. So in theory it should push down gold back to 1895.
Everything green.
The services, manufacturing, everything is positive. I think that should have enough effect to push down gold a little bit, and then the fundamentals could lift up higher. And yeah, I don't always get into join, but because of work, day off today, but being in stream is awesome. I couldn't agree more. Okay, I'm gonna close down. I'm going to leave US30. Do you think he's gonna pick up my buy limit at 1897?
Could be.
Dam Obesity says news is negative for gold, hold tight. Yes, and that's exactly what we're waiting for, to pick up my buy limit, because it left without me. Luckily, my good friend Raul managed to get in at a ridiculously sniper entry. So I was late to enter, because I only noticed the break of structure, so I'm waiting for price to come back and pick up my buy limit. And then we should see 1910, 1917 today, because the fundamentals. So now the economic data should push down gold, but then the fundamentals should lift up. Yes, who was it? And it looks like gold is pushing back down.
Yeah, I'm in a small stop.
So US 30. I'm going to close down the position. And that is US 30 today. We have 212 viewers on YouTube. I think that is the highest was 257 last NFP, and now it's 214.
I think the members are increasing in a quite good way.
Yeah, it's definitely picking up some attention, so it's good.
Hi Thomas, how are you?
Ahmad, how are you?
Hi, I'm fine, good, thank you. Thomas, just have a question. Why you set the buy limit on 86? Why exactly 86? Because if I can see that
96. It was 96 before.
yeah, 96. Sorry.
And then as
96,
market
sorry.
moved as market moved higher, I increased it back to or higher at 97. So let's go through for the reasoning of why I decided to take that 1896, 97 buy position, or even 1895. So you get the idea. The buy limit was set in this area. So how about we break down the logic behind my entry? So the first thing we saw today was what? It was a massive impulse move to the downside, right?
That's right.
Yeah, which I didn't expect. Gold pulled down my trousers and spanked me quite hard, but not hard. 700 down, 700 pounds minus. So this was a really nice entry, but I didn't take it. And I was expecting 1892. You can check back on Discord that I sent out that there's a potential entry of 1892. But how do we know that this support level is going to be the one which is going to give us a good entry? This is when higher time frame analysis comes in, and higher time frame analysis, support and resistance, trend line, Fibonacci. You have 3 confirmations at that level. But then you have to move down to a lower time frame. For example, the M5 is one of my favorite time frames. And what do we see on the M5 time frame is we have this trend line. How do we know that price is going to respect this buy level? Would you just blindly buy falling knives? Absolutely not. You can set a buy limit, yes, if you can catch, but what if price comes a little bit lower? You immediately in drawdown. A more conservative entry is to wait the break of the trend line with an impulse move to the upside. And if you go to the 30-minute time frame, you can see that we already had an impulse move. Go back to the 5-minute. Price broke the structure, broke again the structure with the previous high, lower low. So it broke the previous lower high, and then gave us another impulse move. So that was my confirmations, and you can check back on Discord what I've heard, that this was the sign I was waiting for. A break of market structure, break of trend line, and some people say it's the change of character, the Wyckofians. And once this happens, we still don't enter, because by the time this happens, we would have been late. I know Christine entered into a buy, but I was late. So what I advise to conservative entries, get your Fibonacci's, swing low to swing high, and it's called the Fibonacci retracement tool, and it's in the name that it measures the retracement and the potential entry levels at 1897, 1895. So I put my buy limit at 1896 in between the two, but actually the position was lower when I entered into the buy limit. And right now these are the potentials which I still think, you know, price could easily come back down and scoop up some buy limits. So that was my thought process behind the analysis I sent out.
Okay, that's clear now. Thank you.
You're welcome. If you have any questions, feel free to ask. I mean, this is one of my favorite and one of the few steps and one of the methods which I found the most effective, and this gained me always the most results. So that's what I'm repeating every single time. Higher time frame analysis, and this is what my lower time frame entry looks like.
Thomas, for US 30, if you see the chart in 5 minutes, I think the trend line is break and it goes up because of the retest and hit the Fibonacci 0.78.
Yeah, luckily I got out of this position. I closed down. So the next thing, I want to stay on the page. The next thing I want to see is we back to plan A. We have this buy zone or sell zone right here. So I want to see when price comes back up and taps back into this buy zone, I want to go down to lower time frame, and I want to see exactly the same kind of things that I explained on gold, just the other way around.
I mean, if you look at gold right now, you're trying to catch the retest, right? And right now US 30 is doing the same thing as gold.
Yeah, just the flip, the other way around. But I'm pretty sure gold is gonna go without my buy limit, so but at least, you know, it's not loss. So sometimes, you know, sometimes you have these days when it just doesn't work out. Okay, right, we are 2 hours into the stream. I'm gonna call it a day because I'm getting a little bit tired. Not much today. Minus 700 pounds. 20 pounds profit on US 30, so that is something. So I can already say that, you know, I was profitable on one trade. 20 pounds. I'm still waiting, you know, price to hit 1897, 1896. And then we should continue higher. If it misses my buy limit, absolutely no problem. We have another trading day tomorrow, and then we have another 214 trading days left from 2022. So we're gonna have more opportunities. Team, see you tomorrow morning at 8 AM. We're going to trade. Let me just have a look on the economic calendar. I think we have. Yes, we have Eurozone CPI. So we're going to do live trading only for members and monitor the Euro pair. It's gonna be like a 20-minute or 30-minute, and then we're gonna come back in the afternoon. But no, actually, there's nothing in the afternoon. Oh, anyway, I will get back to you whether we have a Zoom tomorrow in the afternoon. But team, see you tomorrow at 8 AM sharp. Okay, morning briefing.
Thank you, Thomas.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you,
Have a
guys.
good day.
you.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Thank you, Thomas.
Bye-bye. Bye.
Okay, YouTube. Guys, thank you so much. I mean, we had over 117 views today. Wonderful. Unfortunately, market wasn't good to us. So tomorrow we're going to have a better day. There's no problem if you didn't take positions. No loss is good, or you know, small loss or small profit. But you know, we're gonna have a better day tomorrow. See you at 1 PM tomorrow. We're going to have a live stream. Just to recap, what I'm waiting for on gold is, and it looks like it's coming back to my buy limit, is I have my buy limit set at 1897. This is not a financial advice. I have my buy limit right here, 1897. So let me just correct it. That is where I have my buy limit, 1897. And I'm expecting a pullback and then a continuation higher. US 30 is exactly the opposite. I'm expecting price to tap into this sell zone and then continue lower. That is what I'm waiting for gold and US 30. I wish you a good trading day. Do not risk anything more than 2 to 3%. See you tomorrow at 1 PM. Thank you so much. Have a good day.
Trading is all about experience. It's to feel the adrenaline running through our veins. Like all the things we do that excite us. Whatever world we come from or live in, there are people that are born to succeed. They're called special, to hustle every day for an opportunity of a lifetime. Looking for the challenge to shape our future is something that's in our DNA. A privilege just available for a few. Traders, we see things differently, paying attention to every small detail that would maybe go unnoticed by the common eye. On or by the edge is our playground, with a constant strive for glory, seeking for a new tomorrow. Do you feel special? Take back control of your investments